United States helicopter firm indicted in Wigway's theft. EFCC drops Massachusetts name from fraud case against EZT. EFCC releases very dark man after 5 days in retention. Police demoted officer reprimands 2 others for assault in Imo State. Women killed in axe attack at Warsaw University. Men found guilty of violent murder of Aboriginal schoolboy. iPhone maker announces plan to build Mitsubishi electric cars. Nigeria exits IMF debtor list amid Tinubu's fiscal reform push. Hello and welcome to TSAM TV News. My name is Priska Wendy. The United States of America's National Transportation Safety Board has linked the unfortunate helicopter crash that killed the former Group Chief Executive Officer of Access Holdings plc, Herbert Wigwe, alongside his family to pilot special disorientation. The NTSB report further indicated the helicopter company accusing it of inadequate oversight of its safety management processes. This was contained in the NTSB final report unraveling the reasons for the helicopter crash in February 2024. A preliminary report earlier showed that the helicopter registered as N13067 crashed while operating under visual flight rules in what ultimately became instrument meteorological conditions requiring different flight protocols and instrumentations. In a dramatic turn of events, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has removed gospel singer Massachusetts' name from its amended charges against gospel music executive Ezekiel Onyedikachi, popularly known as EZT. The EFCC had initially accused EZT CEO of Easy Global Concept Limited of fraudulently governing Chinwe's earnings. However, during proceedings on Wednesday at the Federal High Court in Lagos, the Commission filed a fresh 8-count charge, shifting focus to alleged breaches of financial regulations. The amended charges accuse EZT of failing to disclose the company's financial transactions and engaging in unauthorized foreign exchange deals between 2022 and 2023. According to the EFCC, the company received $255,436,000 during that period without making proper disclosures at the Special Control Unit Against Money Laundering. The Commission heard that Onyedikachi and Easy Global Concept Limited sometime in June 2023 in Lagos, while not being an authorized buyer of foreign currency appointed by the Central Bank of Nigeria, negotiated a foreign exchange transaction to the Naira equivalent of the sum of $52,895 with Mr. Oladotun Mureke. EFCC has alleged that EZT engaged in another foreign exchange transaction worth $18,775 with one gift, Ugochi Christopher, bypassing the official foreign exchange market. Social media activist Martins Osei, popularly known as Very Dark Man, has been released from the custody of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. His release was announced on Wednesday by former presidential candidate and activist Omoyele Sowore via his Twitter handle. Thanks to unrelenting efforts of all at that, Very Dark Man has been released from unjust detention at the official EFCC. He is with his ebullient lawyer, Adeyanju Deji, Sowore tweeted. Very Dark Man's lawyer Deji Adeyanju also confirmed the release on Wednesday via a post on X, formerly known as Twitter, expressing gratitude to Nigerians and various public figures who spoke up in support. The Imo State Police Command has demoted a Sergeant Anayo Ikezi for assaulting a road traveler using a smoke gunner along the Owerri-Aba Expressway. The command also announced a reprimand of 2 police inspectors, Ofem Obonga and Obinna Okereke, for failing to exercise supervisory control during the incident which occurred along the Owerri-Aba Highway. Police spokesperson for Imo State Command DSP Henry Okoye made the disclosure on Wednesday night. According to him, the 3 men, all attached to the Silver Highway unit, were found guilty of breach of the Police Force Code of Conduct and human rights. From the foreign scene, a woman has been attacked in an axe attack at the University of Warsaw in Poland, police said. The university said she was a staff member and come under attack in the main campus building on Wednesday evening. A university guard who came to her aid was seriously injured. A 22-year-old Polish man has been arrested. His motive remained unclear, although a local prosecutor said he was a third-year law student who was Polish but not from Warsaw. The university described the attack as a huge strategy. It declared a day of mourning on Thursday with no classes taking place. 2 men have been found guilty of the murder of Cassius Tovey, an Aboriginal schoolboy who was chased down by a vigilante gang and beaten in a case which outraged Australia. The 15-year-old Nunga Yamatiji boy died of head injuries in October 2022, 10 days after he was brutally assaulted at the outskirts of Perth, prompting videos and protests nationwide. 4 people were charged with his mother and Jack Stephen James Braley, 24, and Brody Lee Palmer, 29, were on Thursday found guilty after a 12-week trial. Mitchell Colin, 27 years, was instead found guilty of manslaughter, and a woman who was with the trio in the moments before the attack was acquitted. Foxconn, the maker of Apple's iPhones, has announced the plans to produce electric vehicles for Japanese car giant Mitsubishi Motors. Under the agreement in principle, a Foxconn joint venture will design and build cars in Taiwan for Mitsubishi. The company say they expect the new model to be available by the end of next year, under what would be Foxconn's first major contract in booming and highly competitive electric vehicles industry. Japanese car makers like Mitsubishi have faced growing competition from mainland Chinese rivals, particularly in markets in Southeast Asia, South America, and Europe. The International Monetary Fund has removed Nigeria from its list of debtor countries following the full settlement of outstanding credit obligations to the fund. This was disclosed in the latest IMF report titled Total IMF Credits Astounding Movement from May 1st, 2025 to May 6th, 2025, published on the Multilateral Lenders website on Wednesday. According to the document, Nigeria is no longer listed among the 91 developing and least developed countries with astounding credit obligations to the IMF, which collectively owed $117.8 billion as of May 6, 2027. We will be back after a short break. Welcome back if you're just joining us. This is TSAM TV, a recap of the headlines. U.S. helicopter firm indicted in Wigways vet. EFCC drops Mr. Chingwood's name from fraud case against EZT. EFCC releases Verdak man after 5 days in detention. Police demote officer reprimand 2 others for assault in Imo State. Woman killed in axe attack at Warsaw University. Men found guilty of violent murder of Aboriginal schoolboy. iPhone makers announces plan to build Mitsubishi electric vehicles. Nigeria exits IMF debtor list and amid Tinubu's fiscal reform push. And that is all on TSAM TV News. For more information, log on to our website at eternalcast.org. And you can also follow us on the social media handles showing on your screen. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for other programs on TSAM Inspirational TV. I am Priska Iwendi, TSAM TV.